and taking the archive now, except a relentless hail of Protectorate gunfire.
I love how I'm... Is this fucking screen? Almost. Almost. There we go. Now, of course, it's all fucked up. There. All right. Okay. Voila. The hell am I doing? Wait.
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She
Find me,
was
people,
raised
find me.
to perfection.
Let's go. Nope. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Here we go. All right, let's shoot some bad guys. Possibly. Oh, dead bodies everywhere. Wait, hold on. So here's the problem. I don't remember where I am. Okay. Classroom.
Oh, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
All right.
The information I uncovered noted that there were 2 anchorites sealed in that room to study and debate uninterrupted. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at
Okey-dokey.
Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. Keep an eye out for that, too.
All right. How to get into the room. Create a life on the other side. What? How the hell could it be locked from the other side on both sides? That doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go.
We should keep looking.
And
There may be more to learn here. I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been.
and
Hard
you've
to say
done your
with just
share,
a
so
superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchor's Brunn has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the Laureate Council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station. That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden.
Great.
Place by the name of Point Obviation. I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious. And the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to
There.
minimize
A little better.
unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground. Fair enough. I understand we're juggling multiple crises.
Oh, it's just the bathroom. Damn it. See? Locked from the side. How the hell could it be locked on both sides? What? Oh. Okay, well. I successfully killed everyone in here. Let's make sure there wasn't anything I was supposed to buy here. I'll buy that. Never have enough of those. Sell the junk. Can I get to that side? Oh. That's the bathroom. I'm gonna go no. There's all the people I saved. Now I'm just lost. Oh yes, that stupid game. Anything of importance here? Okay. Trying to retrace my steps now. As I'm going in a big ass circle. Let's decode it. Shazam. Ah. How the hell do I get down? And I'm back up here. What do we got? Yep. I just wanted to explore a little bit. Now I've lost. I've got myself lost. And that's not an elevator. Damn it. Ooh. Take that too. There's one in that hole. Not where I want to go. good. That one over there. Alright, somehow, some way, somehow, there's a way to go down from here. And I don't know what it is. So I'm stuck in this perpetual loop of me being a dum-dum. All down here, razor back there. There. How the hell do I get on this side? Oh look. I can't get down there. Oh, there it is. A staircase. Because I'm an idiot. Give me this, that. Give them all to me. There we go. Now we're back in the open. Okay. Can I fast travel from here or no? No, I cannot. Yes, I'm very aware. I do have skill points and perk points to distribute, but because of a stupid flaw that I accidentally chose, I'm just hoarding them right now. Alright, now. Nope. Just figure out this one. Where is the last mural piece? I don't know. Tram stations throughout.
The meaning of life is numeric,
Oh, hush,
and
Vicar.
we are the keepers of the illusion. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
Okay, so according to this map, region. That's not a tram station. That. Current. There's got to be a building somewhere that I missed. Something. But I don't. Scrapper's Den, workbench. There really isn't another place. Unless there's like a tram station hidden here somewhere. Which I don't think there is. Let's go to land. Let's go. We're going to Eden. Oh, you idiot. And it is right there. Go on the incognito. I don't know why I didn't just take the stairs. Alright, Eden. Ooh. New location on Eden? Or was I always able to land there and I just wasn't paying attention? Could be both. Who knows? I mean... All right. All right. Do I need to shoot anybody? Oh shit. Fan mail.
Halt! Abide! Cease any and all manner of perambulation.
Oh look, it's Exemplar Southworth.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
I don't think you're going to do that.
Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The end point?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ancrus Brunn straight away.
Grand idea. We'll go speak with her directly.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Alexa, clear my
Welcome to
notifications.
Point Obviation.
I don't need them right now. Push the button.
Chris Brunn is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grasp. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Got it.
Duration indeterminate.
What up, hombres?
Is that Marisol?
It's the endpoint herself. I thought she was a myth.
Let's be on our best behavior. Don't even breathe.
Don't even breathe. Well, Marisol, you have quite the fandom, I must say. Just making sure that no one has any fun names, like Disciple Jonathan.
Everyone, it's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
That's one way to put it. No. Thank you. Couple extra bullets for my sniper rifle. All that. Let's see. Behind door number 1. Toilets galore. Okay. to the next level. Don't mind me, I'm just robbing you blind. Okay. And you are... Nope, I'm gonna steal that. Nope, I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna take that because it didn't say steal on it. Alright.
I am a longtime vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. I hope you don't mind me saying, go on up. You're expected.
Good. So is my gun. Ooh, I need to find out how to get to number 2 and number 3.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
Satellite. Don't see anyone in here. Bird. Don't see anyone. Computer. Trials and Tribulations. Order Research Station. Cosmos in a bottle. Test Chamber Alpha. Furbish ready for... Oh boy. That's not good.
Oh,
wait.
who's this?
Great.
Aha. You're that Earth Directorate agent who's been stirring up all sorts of trouble.
I don't say trouble.
Oh, I'm quite certain it's you. I have been brushing up on events of late and have become avidly familiar with your actions. A true anomalous outlier you are.
Thank
I
you.
understand your actions led to Seer Wiley's unfortunate demise. Such a bright boy, such promise. And
Such an idiot.
you're Marisol Delgado. We've never met somehow, but I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist?
Nope. And nope.
Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the anchor hold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time.
Nope.
Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that
Excuse me, what?
proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Sir Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then
you try to blow it
extrapolate
up?
data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms. All very groundbreaking and exciting. I've been pacing about my little cell, smiling all day at just the very thought.
Pretty sure she's trying to
Sounds
build a
like
bomb.
It could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming. Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
Well, that's unexpected.
We'll find time for a private word after the mission.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. Head Intercessor Delgado. What an opportune time
What
for
the
you
fuck
to
are you
appear.
doing here?
At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster.
Thank you.
Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macrowaves, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test
Okay.
chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame.
Okay.
We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hold on. Why are you even here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an
So she's
opportunity to
butthurt.
sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help or stay out of my way. I, for one, am certain. Even if I wasn't, now is not the time to dally. Sooner you start, sooner this will be finished.
Aye, aye,
All
Captain.
you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Aye, aye,
Yes,
Captain.
if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
All right, let's go.
Potential combatants
Summon
in
two
the vicinity.
preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. Chi from Liber Abahachi. P and Q are true. P is true, or Q is true.
Okay.
Trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural law.
What the? Something wrong back there? Hello?
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation.
No? Just me then. I see.
May all solutions precede problems.
Hopefully I didn't screw this up.
P and Q are true if P is true or Q is true. A simple truth table for turbulent times. Minus two.
him to turn his back. No, get the hell out of here. Come on. Oh, gotta play the waiting game. Come on, turn around. You know you want to patrol down that hall. Patrol, damn it. Grab your gun, start walking down the hall. You can do it. Come on, you're getting bored. All you want to do is turn around and go back down that hall. There it is. Hopefully I didn't fuck this up. Let's find out. External settings must be locked in before... I did! How did I forget? Screwed something up. How do I get in that room?
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers.
I screwed something up. How did I screw up? Right, okay, so that turned off that. Shit. I royally screwed something up. I screwed something up, but I don't know how the fuck to fix it. Like for a bunch of fucking mixtures. I don't know where the hell the mixtures are.
Upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
I think I screwed up. Yep, I fucking screwed up. $8:40? No. 8:34. Okay, I'm gonna redo this. So I'm pretty sure I screwed something up like royally bad. Just a smidge, not too much. No. It's not far enough back. Shit. Please go walk away. Come on. Come on. Go walk away. Walk away. I'm not supposed to be seen. I can't just kill this guy. Would you please just go do a round or something? There it is, there's. And actually jump in the hole, thank you.
Delicately eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
I'm sabotaging an experiment where I'm not supposed to be.
Life form detected.
That's that one. Okay, now that guy's gonna walk back. Okay, I'll jump in here. I'm gonna lock it. There's no new person. That's Marisol. She's not new. No, he's right there. So I don't know how long he's gonna take before he turns around. And I need to get there. Nope, just one. Marisol's just being stupid and well, she's right there. I think unlike other games, I don't think that her being seen will cause any issues in this game. I know. But I'm waiting so when he turns and then yeah, okay. There we go.
Preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders.
I don't. I don't know where that stuff is. See, that's the problem. I don't know. There's gotta be something that I can grab, but there's not. I don't. No. The whole thing goes on high alert. I get called out. The girl I'm trying to keep alive dies. You know. The girl I'm trying to keep alive. External settings must be locked in before. How do you lock the freaking settings? You're no help, lady. I'm missing something. I am missing something, and I don't understand what I'm missing. Because it's part of the quest. Why would I want to be able to sneak behind him and go into the bathroom? There's nothing there. And it's not like... Just go to the end of the hallway. Alright. I don't know. There's one. Two. I think that's it. I think I might actually be able to get out of here now. We'll find out if I did it incorrectly enough.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment will then begin.
All right, here we go.
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bouchard, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchoress Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
All right.
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation,
Great.
logical reasoning,
I have to
coercive
I gotta-
persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
Dear
You
Jesus.
mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever
How the
dare
hell am I
continue
supposed to
the
do that?
research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
A brain-off against an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with
No,
her.
I'm not supposed to kill
From
her.
our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
The first one.
Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
Great.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
I have to
Honestly, I'm
talk
relieved
circles
as
around a
well.
woman that I don't think I, can
am.
talk circles around.
I have been trying to be different from the person others
Some
believe
lady
me to be.
that's upstairs.
From the legend. If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet.
No.
Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely.
All right, all right, all right.
The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere.
Fantastic.
I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely.
All right, let's go.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
You guys and all your freaking mathematical results and stuff. They're here. Alright, I am going to save the game. I'm going to make a new save. Because I want to see if I'm missing the skill to do it.
You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me,
the lady
tell
I
me
gotta
everything.
talk out of things. Let's try this one.
Some issues? You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry.
And this is the problem. This one? Actually, you know what? I'm going to load.
Why?
Because I want to try something. I have a perk that I think would be just perfect for this one. In conversations, options that reduce reputation with a faction are highlighted before choosing them. I wonder if that would work in the way I want it to work. You know what? Let's just try it. Yeah. Not yet. Okay.
There you are. Perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the wait.
Okay, here we go. Now. Oh, no. It's not going to show me. Dang it.
Let's start from
Let's
the
just
beginning.
say...
Step me through your...
Let's do this one.
Really? In what way? Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Really? I doubt you've had ample time to review everything assiduously enough to fire both barrels like that. Though I admire your operational candor. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Nope.
Oh, is one of you a seer now? Now, is that all?
Nope. Let's not do that perk. How many skill points do I have? I really don't want to do it. I only have 2 skill points? No, I have 10. Oh, I did not want to do this. But let's do it. Yeah, that's the problem with my guy is that they all have to be the same or lower. All right, here we go.
There you are.
Yeah,
Perhaps
blah, 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 blah.
Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry.
This one?
I assure you it is not. Grace was personally responsible for its selection after advisement by our team. Everything is modeled after top-order labs. What else concerned you? Solving the universal equation demands considerable thoroughness, but also requires all possible efficiency. Though, that said, it's true that we must guard against skimping unduly, to any extent that might introduce error. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous
she's
amount
back
of
on
errors
this
at
track
first.
right now.
All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say.
Let's do this one.
Now, I'm starting to believe you're just needlessly fretting. Is this nerves? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom. Why, I'm shocked. I'm certainly glad Seer Bujold isn't present to hear such needlessly provocative and deplorable accusation. There is no call for that sort of meanness in the scientific field. And I can personally attest that it is categorically untrue. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. It sounds like you have some expertise in the field and have scrutinized her work quite thoroughly. Mayhap I ought to give it another look. The experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. Everything seemed within acceptable parameters. No discernible variance. So why did it fail? Oh, come now. One bad test doesn't mean the science is completely flawed, does it?
Yes.
This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling.
She's
Yet I
unswayed.
remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a whole... Damn it. No, I see it now. You are correct. We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here. The flaws in Bujold's research now seem apparent. Time for me to admit my errors. I'll need to inform everyone. Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? There's no place for me. Go. Leave me be.
Thank
Our
goodness.
work here is done, it seems.
All right.
Fellow scholars of the Order, this is Anchorus Byrne with an unfortunate announcement. Our experiment today was a failure. Our line of inquiry has proven intrinsically flawed. I became dazzled by bold,
I gotta wait for her to
captivating ideas and ignored
blah, blah,
bad
blah.
science. I am hereby canceling all
Yeah,
related
there it is.
research, shuttering the program, and resigning from the Order.
Wow.
If I have any final advice to impart to all of you, it is this.
Never follow your hearts.
Never follow your hearts.
All right, Crazy Lee. They don't. Not really. Where is she? Dang it, she left. All right. Just for the heck of it.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchorus Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive.
Oh boy.
And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
Yep.
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado.
It's not a clock button.
That might have worked on Anchorus Brun, but I've talked to more than 4 people in the last 10 years. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't.
Does that mean I have to
You're
shoot
looking
you?
more and more like enemies to me. You think I'm predisposed to assume their logic is sound and reasoning impeccable? Perhaps I do defer in part where such intellects are involved. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced, and I remain unconvinced. Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were going to take this. I can't believe Anchorus Brun fell for any of it. Fellow exemplars of the Order, commence hostilities!
Our commander's vital stuff.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Dang it.
Torpificator at ready status. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
What if I actually shoot him, huh?
Bat and scan.
That's
Boostering A system.
I'm not. She says a lot of HP.
Combatant analysis.
That's she's dead now.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. weaknesses.
Exiting harmful signal.
Combatant scanned.
No, it's not.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Too far away, I can't see him. There.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
There I go.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Re-engaging with the Outlier!
Standing by to stupefy. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
On campus.
Feasibly, some unrecognized particular.
Close.
Sensing threat.
Nope, nope. Get out of my way.
Combatant scan.
Restoring aid.
Because I don't have a scope on my pistol.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Nope.
Sequencing attack strategies.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Far away. Two behind me. There's another scientist here somewhere crying his eyes out. No. Yeah. Go downstairs. No, the landing pad's right behind. Oop, I missed one. I'm not shooting her. Because I can.
Oh, look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully
Nice,
completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado. I am always right, even when I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There you go.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye. Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. But you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me. Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Because I can't go up there. Alright, well. In that case...
Commander, I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through.
Alright.
A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Ankrys Brunn, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her. Forced her to doubt her mind. You heard her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead. Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain off lowered the chance significantly. She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you.
You're very welcome.
No. There's plenty of credit and blame to go around. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Let's see. There we go. How the hell do I not have another?
Figures that after all our time avoiding rifts, our next mission has us heading right toward one. But that suits me fine. You know I can't go a day without attempting some heroics in the face of danger. As soon as you're ready to travel there, I'll be standing alongside you. Well, suppose that's all my suspicions of the Earth Directorate confirmed, for all to see. Just didn't think we'd find actual evidence of them cutting a deal with the Protectorate. I feel a little bad for Ibarra, though. He's taking it about as well as I expected. Whatever he hoped to find in the Matriarch's tomb, surely it weren't that. It stings less now that they didn't help Tau Ceti. Guess there's a big difference between thinking they didn't care and realizing that they're just as corrupt as anyone else. Fine by me.
Crap, where's Niles? Wait. Where the hell are you, Miles? There she is. I'm assuming that's my little pet over in the corner. Oh, okay. There.
Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher? Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits well enough.
Mm-hmm.
Always up for a little back fence talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind. It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
All right, let's go. Yep. The Vox Relay. on Eden. Which is where we are. We have to go to Paradise Island. So let's get Tristan and Val.
Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once.
Yep. Let's go. Excuse me. Ah, yes, that place. Always wanted to go back. Isn't the top half gone? Or is that the other place? No, I can't remember. Oh no, I'm trespassing. Whatever shall I do? Yes.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though
Here we
I
go.
am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to Sentinels or the Consul.
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil, touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal. I'm sure he only told you such a thing to lower your guard. All the easier to slide a blade between your ribs. This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the Consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
It's possible this is a ploy, and the Consul is on to Virgil and I. But if that is so, why lure me here, then meet me openly when Perrault could have ambushed me from behind?
Are you mad? Because he seeks to lower your guard, then strike. Surely you don't intend to converse with him about it?
I trust Sentinels no more than you, but I am using this situation to gather information, which I would expect you would also do if you weren't so focused on haranguing me.
I appreciate the support. Though we are not related by blood, I suppose we are just as wont to bicker with one another as true brothers.
Conversation is not likely to distract me from my purpose. I am here to kill no one, but unless there has been some kind of mistake, you must still submit to me.
No.
This conversation is a farce, but Tristan and I are equals. I wish not to act without his agreement.
For my part, I may suspect the Consul's agents, but I do appreciate that the circumstances of their role is unique. If a fellow Protectorate citizen engages me in combat, I am within my rights to defend myself. But this Sentinel has come to me openly, under the norms of Protectorate law. From his perspective, I could almost see his point.
Almost.
Quite right. What do you have in mind? Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the Consul's summons.
Nope.
So much for your plan. Violence it is. Sentinel, I accuse you of impersonating a senior arbiter and threatening to unlawfully incarcerate another. I find you guilty on all counts. Prepare for absolution.
I had dearly hoped your refusal to meet the Consul was not rooted in traitorism. But it seems I was wrong. If you expect I should roll over and die, you'll be sorely mistaken.
Emergency
That's that. Let us search the body. Perhaps we might find more information on why he was sent here.
Resolving this situation directly was the proper move. I shudder to imagine what that Sentinel may have wrought unchecked. Did you find anything upon his body?
We did. It seems he was looking into the Supreme Arbiter's death. He sought to follow a lead on one Oculus collating post after confronting us here.
What? That can't be. Why would the Consul look into his own crime? He must be seeking a patsy. Or this is a convoluted attempt to lure us into a trap.
The Consul expected us to kill his agent, loot the body, and thus prepared a trap for us elsewhere? Convoluted is certainly the operative word. We must investigate.
Indeed.
Yes, but never for long, and it's been many years. I also have no recollection of any hidden room. so we may have some hunting to do. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
Nope. We loot the rest of his body. Okay, now. Now we can leave. To the incognito! Really? Okay. Let's go here. I need to level up more.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me.
Okay. Holy shit.
These security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power. We'd best tread carefully.
Do all the tricks you can. All right. Okay. Huh. Why does it keep doing that?
Let us proceed with due haste.
It's really bizarre. I really don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, no one is here, lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We'd best first report to security ops. Lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating the station's primary power, which will allow us to explore unhindered. Is that a footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
Yeah, doing this is gonna set off all those frickin' things in it. Mechanicals can't play pitch ball. Alright.
My passcode shall not work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor.
Well, that unlocked that door. This is gonna suck. Nope, wrong one. All right, here we go.
Good effort lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor room.
I mean, look, I was just being... Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. It's being overly precautious.
It seems our intelligence was correct. There's clearly a door here, and I would hazard that we'll be able to open it somewhere on station. We should make sure the station is at full power.
Got it.
If there's an override, that's the only way it will work.
Got
Let
it.
us go. I feel a strange sense of nostalgia being here, and I do not enjoy it.
You heard the man.
The reactor activation circuits shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
God damn it. That's exactly what you did. Oh well. Let's go.
Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a Protectorate holding before. Keep watch. It could be rather small.
What was that door on the side? Where's that door on the side? There it is.
Certain of movement below. Gird yourself with determination, for it seems I was correct about another body being here.
Passcode is Limber. No,
Who
let's
the hell is
try
this?
Amulet. No. Wingtip. No. Sovereign's Gavel. I should remember this. Damn it. Ambergris can't be it. That's too short for a facility like this. Wait. Oh, no.
Of the strategies of feigning innocence I have seen, this is certainly the most pathetic. I accuse you of trespassing upon the private domain of the Sovereign. For these crimes... Wait. I know you. Luther Okada? What in blazes are you doing here? And why do you wear a Sub Rosa uniform?
Because I work for Sub Rosa? More than that, I don't think I can say, Cadet Rao. Mostly because I'm not supposed to, but also because I can't remember.
I knew this man when I was still a cadet. Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As cadets, Virgil and I apprehended him often. Sometimes Virgil let him go, but he usually went to mental refreshment.
Often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I forgot them again.
This truly is no ploy. But mental refreshment is supposed to return wayward subjects to the proper path, not cause whatever this is. Despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. Duty dictates that I must execute him. That's a wise path. One that shall give me time to contemplate what must be done.
All right, let's do this.
An Arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible. I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are hazy. Gives me conniptions. I don't have a choice. Do you think I like having these holes in my memory? There's nothing I can do to answer you. He and the other one must have put me away close to 12 times each. I used to be something of a ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well is a polite term.
Nice.
He was a repeat malefactor. I believe last time we met, He'd vandalized a janitorial automech in an attempt to make it spew profanity.
I got 18 months of hard labor for that. Served me right.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, you may be right. Whoever hired him must not have known about his addled mind. They were moving quickly, desperately.
I didn't used to be like this. I can still sneak with the best of them. Not being able to remember doesn't make me any worse as an agent. It doesn't.
Any of my fellow arbiters would have killed you before this conversation began. But I can't decide whether to disdain or pity you. I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not. My duty dictates it. Killing Okada may not affect the one who hired him, but his trespass is an indelible fact. He should not be here. That doesn't mean anything. An arbiter cannot trespass. And even if I could, I still act with the Protectorate's best interests in mind. Not out of some base self-interest. Were the situation different, perhaps I could look the other way. But Okada has clearly defected, and is thus not afforded such a luxury. It is fortunate you have gained my trust, or I would not bend to one who had not. Justice must serve a purpose. Okada may live, and I hope we shan't regret it. Be gone. You've been granted your final stay of execution. Should our paths ever cross again, you know what will occur.
I didn't think this would happen. Thank you, Cadet Rao. My apologies for all the strife I caused over the years. And you. Without you, I would have been reduced to my composite parts. Here, take these. I suppose you'll have more use for them than I, in my present state.
Huh.
The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal, I believe I know the answer. It is contained in a phrase the Supreme Arbiter drilled into our heads for many years. An arbiter's gavel is judgment, and an arbiter's scalpel is analysis. Try entering that.
Here we go. Okay. Know that whatever pain I feel is only a fraction of that you feel for the losses of your people. So I know that you most assuredly have a plan for deliverance for me. Okay, folks. I usually wait. Command. Okay. He's a brute who can only see violence as a solution to every problem. But no, it would be a mistake to ignore a request such as this. Perhaps one of my pupils can handle my duties in temporary absence. Turn to location after its automation. Ship him a secondary office. But if I am killed, I shudder to imagine what would become of my arbiters. Preventing this room's demolition during the retrofitting process was a prudent move. The sovereign to use the same prudence when committing my arbiters, but I had the best keep thoughts of. I hope the tide of war will change soon. Unsupervised leave at Bastion. 37 arrests, 6 executions. Caught Virgil saying the consul's mustache looks like a bread worm. Should know better. Tristan's anger is on a tight leash. His observational acumen is impressive, but he misses details in high-stress situations. Virgil, for his part, keeps steady in dire situations, but he lacks iron. There should have been at least 12 executions this week, but Virgil balked each time he was alone. Perhaps he can gain some Tristan metal. Perhaps Tristan might learn from Virgil's self-control. The two have become fast friends. I hope that this does not hamper them when it comes time for one to prove himself over the other.
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To
Yes.
what end, I wonder? The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa. I couldn't imagine the Consul pinning his duties on someone so clearly out of sorts as our recently departed friend. Besides, he has his own agents. Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I only hope whatever
Central
awaits
control.
us at Central
Oh,
Control
goody.
is less tumultuous. As for Okada, I'm not sure what to think. My decision to allow him to go free was at odds with all I have been taught. He was a traitor and should have died. Yet, I cannot help but feel strangely justified. But he was acting against the Protectorate, even if he didn't know it. How can I act as an arbiter of justice if I allow a traitor a reprieve? Objectively to whom? Damn it! Forget this. Forget it all. I can't allow any specter of doubt to creep into my decisions. Let us list this incident as a fluke and move on. Altogether, I think visiting this station was fruitful for my ultimate task. Hopefully, we'll grow ever closer to discovering the Supreme Arbiter's true killer.
All right, Central Command.
And, circumstances aside, I appreciate your accompanying me here, Commander. It means much. Now let us return to the incognito and plan out our next steps.
Where the hell is Central Command? Excuse me. Ah. I have to talk to Tristan.
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared. Excellent. I look forward to it.
Praetor. Let's go.
Let us make our way to Central Control forthwith.
Ah, this place. So it is upstairs somewhere.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in. The terminal's locked. Which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode. Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I think this may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine. You must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Yes, I'm fine. Because I think I understand what was actually happening. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus, unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
Error. Arbiter's logic is circuitous and flawed. Mental health assessment recommended.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense. It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her.
Oh boy.
Wait, do you hear that?
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
It's logical. The Sentinels have all but taken over central control. It stands to reason the few Arbiters still trained here would only be Sentinels in armored regalia.
I cannot deny that central control has changed, but... what am I saying? I need not defend myself from the likes of you.
Enough! This has been an unpleasant day, and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked Arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
Oh, fun.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
Oh boy.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. That question would have been easier prior to our traveling together. I've spared others at your behest, after all. I shall speak plainly. I would rather spare her, as her devotion to justice seems to match my own. But duty dictates I answer her accusations earnestly. As I have not done wrong, her accusations are slander, and therefore must be punished.
Oh boy.
Hardly. She could not remind me of myself, for were I in her place, I would know better than to accost my superiors. I have been taught to uphold justice by any means necessary. The Junior Arbiter is wrongfully accusing me, which stands in the way of my upholding justice. Her accusations are grave enough to be answered with violence. But I understand why she is making them. And her perspective, though skewed, should not merit death. I don't like thinking thus. It toes the line of traitorism. But the alternative is the judgment of one I believe to be innocent. Such an action cannot transpire.
What is this insanity. I would never imagine an Arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
What crimes?
The ex-Protectorate subject there had been mentally refreshed. Killing him would have accomplished nothing, despite his crimes, as he was merely a pawn to someone else.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty, and expect telling me so would soften my decision to judge you?
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice. And I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did. What you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
But it is of no consequence. I must... Architect's mercy. I'm just not sure.
We don't know that for certain, but to an onlooker, without our knowledge, it could seem that way. And such presumed traitorousness would be very confusing.
Even the Supreme Arbiter has struggled with this? That doesn't seem possible. But I suppose there's no way to ask her now. I shall trust your words. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Disengaging weapon systems.
So, what course of action do we take now?
I shall have a better idea of wisdom to impart once I've gotten to the bottom of everything. I fear you're not the only one reeling, Junior Arbiter.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're still confused once everything calms, perhaps you might seek me out. Together, I wonder if things might not seem so... strange.
The dilemmas facing us are likely far more than two Arbiters can decipher alone, unfortunately. But I suppose I'll keep that in mind. Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter.
Right. Glory to the Protectorate.
Okay.
I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy. You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad.
Mm-hmm. Just like I said.
All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired.
All right.
Agreed. I'm not sure of his whereabouts since last we encountered him. I'll send him a message. With luck, we'll hear from him before long.
All right, let's go. There we go. Excuse me. On to the incognito. Wait.
Commander, we still have yet to find the Supreme Arbiter's murderer. If we do not do so before proceeding to Horizon Point, they may forever escape my justice. Excellent. I hope we shall set off at our earliest convenience.
Oyster? I will put... Sure, why not? She hasn't been out off the fucking ship in forever, so...
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long?
What's up, homeboy?
Greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12? Such good work definitely deserves a reward.
Okay. Anything else? Probably not. Climbing all the way down. All right.
I find your proposed time leisure. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contra. The archive's been restored. Architect be praised. Never doubted we'd regain control of it, not for a millisecond.
Yeah.
Everything in accordance with the plan. Your individual contributions might be noteworthy, but only because the plan guided you to this outcome.
Whatever.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to documenting the enemy's response to the archive's reactivation. Keep safe out there.
So, what kind of medicaments you packing? I bet you got the good stuff.
This unit is prohibited from detailing its medical payload to any operative of a corporation.
Come on, don't be a spoil sport. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
No.
Right, I've already done this part. Yep. Alright, that should do it.
You're cleared to enter. Go on ahead.
But I don't have the oratory skills, as it were. I don't think.
You are here for a reason? It's there in the name. Surplus. Of course you would.
Alright, Turd Blossom. Let's just sell the junk. Don't worry. Just a little hack. Untreated water, huh? Authorization code. Well, that's not good.
Breaking into water reconditioning, are we? Someone has a good nose for trouble, it would seem.
Hello, Persephone.
Let's call me a potential associate, a friend in waiting. I work at the CAF integration point normally, but I have other ties. We can talk more, but not here. We might attract unwanted attention. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
All right.
Well, hello.
Howdy.
Dear me. I hope you weren't expecting some illicit tryst. You wicked thing. At any rate, I can assure you this location is sufficiently private. The acoustics are minimal, and besides, I don't see anyone with an earshot. Do you? Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
And you'd be right.
You might put down your proverbial hand once you hear the specifics. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Correct.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant. Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril.
Probably.
Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug.
Sub Rosa?
Interested? All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it Perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Thankfully, you've already accessed the facility, so we needn't bother the Oracle Laureate for a keycard. That would have been a fairly risky proposition, to say the least. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any Laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Aye, aye, Captain.
One more thing before you leave. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier.
Okie dokie.
And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
I'll take that. Ooh, 2, yes. That. And that one. And where's your phone? Don't pay any attention to me, just a random dude running down the street with a gun. Since I have the time.
I hope you have good news for me.
Yep.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised. Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
think there's any more trouble I can really get into. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Let's go party! Why are my knees hurting? It's all the way up sitting, apparently. Oh, God. I'm dying. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, hot damn. So that's where that goes. Good to know. Good to know. And not where I wanted to go. So. So. Give me all the booze. Oops, I stole something. I didn't mean to. Yeah, they're not gonna let me go through there. Go out down here.
Yeah.
Hello,
this dude.
stranger. Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling.
Wow.
I cannot leave. My sovereign-given task is to bring the Order back into the Protectorate fold. But now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time, Philo. I am not just anyone. The duty of a liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring due diligence and delicacy. Though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, as I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting the Protectorate, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness, slandering my beloved sovereign, following that feckless consul, makes my blood boil. I had reason to suspect the consul for some time, but this is beyond the range of simple suspicion. Some subjects had begun to doubt the Sovereign's ability to lead as his father had. But I did not expect them to turn so openly. Anyone who didn't side with the Sovereign will pay, sooner or later. You may count on it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. It's enough to make an old man despair. That consul, I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so galling, I'd almost care to join the armed forces to bring him to justice myself. But my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me with my own duty. I must see it to completion before all else.
What the hell is your duty? I gotta run. See y'all later.